We teach them not to cry. We always tell our boys, you're a man. Be a man. Don't cry. Don't act like a girl. So what is it that we are teaching them?
Then they put a mask.
Yes, they put a mask. Unless and until you do not know yourself, you do not know the true version of yourself, how will you... It's a space to dream. It's a space to create. Mindful path struck to me because we are all on our own paths. But are we aware
Yes.
of our paths? Are we just following someone else on their path? Mindful paths is all about creating your unique path. Our education system is evolving, and now I see well-being getting the recognition, but it's still not enough. It's not given the importance that it needs.
Yes.
Math, science, academics are important, but that cannot... You have to be honest to yourself. What do you want to do in life? You just cannot keep going like this. Every 2 years, 3 years, switching jobs. And then I asked myself, I had hit the lowest point in life, full of self-doubt, and I had lost my confidence. I asked myself this question.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our beautiful episode, Unleash. And we have a very, very special guest today. We have Poornima with us, and I am so excited to introduce Poornima today as our beautiful, inspiring, enthusiastic guest because she has a wonderful story. She is the founder for Mindful Paths. She is also a holistic growth coach, and she is into the journaling side. And I would like Poornima to introduce herself and share about her beautiful journey. She has the beautiful vision of the corporate and the entrepreneurship. And this is exactly what we're trying to do on this episode, trying to bring about the awareness among the audience on how to pursue the passion, how to pursue what you truly believe in, and it is so, so rewarding. Hi, Poornima, to the show.
Hi, Samira. Thank you so much for having me here and for the beautiful introduction. It's my pleasure being here.
It's my pleasure to have you, and we have finally taken out the time to make this podcast happen.
Right.
So, my dear, what inspired you to become a journalism, holistic growth coach? These are beautiful industries, and coming from the corporate side.
Yes. So I never aspired or dreamt of being a journaling coach or an expressive writing coach. It just happened. I used to always write since I was little because I used to feel good. Every time I put my words on papers, it used to make me calm, make me feel very good. I was an introvert child, always.
Really? You were an introvert by personality?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. If you had met me 10 years before, I was not this today. And because of my journal, I'm here speaking my truth so confidently. And I always say my journal has been my coach, my mentor, my teacher, my friend, and so much more.
You know, I am just trying to beautifully understand that if you are an introvert and you like to stay in your own zone, in your own creativity, the best way to find your inner voice is by writing.
You're absolutely right. There are so many things, so many fears that we hold within ourselves. We hesitate to express. We keep telling ourselves so many lies that becomes our truth. But once you start writing, like even one honest line every day, you meet yourself there. You meet the true version of who you are. And that gives you so much confidence. In the world of AI and, apps, I'm still glued to my pen and paper. Many people, when they see me writing so much, they wonder, what are you writing and how can you write for so long? How do thoughts flow to you?
Right.
But when you're in love with your own inner world, you just don't feel like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that you feel that we as an individual on this earth, right? We are all unique. We all have our own unique journey, our own Netflix film. And how can we know about our own selves if we don't contemplate and we don't write? Because most of the times when anger or these other issues of unhealed traumas or unhealed relationship issues, and you are just lost, you're trying to find what's the reason, and then when people don't go inward, right?
Yes, Samara, you're right.
So what was the turning point that shifted you from this hobby into a powerful journey?
So, I was living a normal life like everyone else, following what others used to do. And I thought that's the way of life. You keep climbing the corporate ladder to make your LinkedIn profile look very impressive. And in that loop, you forget who you are. 4 years back, I guess, I was working as an L&D specialist. I was having a very good time. I was traveling the world, training people around the globe. I used to meet C-suite executives and personalities from various backgrounds, but still, there was something in me that felt stuck. I felt I'm stuck. I was not happy. And I tried to understand this. This used to happen with every job that I took. I used to keep hopping jobs. And then one day I thought, Poornima, that is it. You have to be honest to yourself. What do you want to do in life? You just cannot keep going like this. Every 2 years, 3 years, switching jobs. And then I asked myself, I had hit the lowest point in life, full of self-doubt, and I had lost my confidence. I asked myself this question: what is that one thing that you have been consistent with in your life? Journaling was the instant answer that I got.
That was something that just made you like 5 stars, like in your mind.
Yes.
I love what you say, because I know, if you don't mind, so many people I know, one job to another, one job or corporate or whatever, hopping, but they are empty.
Yes.
It's not fulfilling, despite them knowing that this is it for them aligned with their degrees, their qualifications.
Yes.
And
we are so young when we make that decision, right? What you want to pursue in your career without guidance. We just do what our friends are doing. And you think this is the way of life. And we live all our life just following that path. But is that path that you want to walk? Is it your unique path? When you realize you have some unique qualities within you, which the world is waiting to listen.
Right.
And when you're not afraid of your own truth, and when you believe in your own ideas and vision, the whole perception, the whole perspective about the world changes. And I think that is what makes all the difference.
And you're also a hidden gem. If you don't mind me asking about this wonderful book, I was so excited to have you speak about this beautiful piece of beauty.
Yes, Amara. So, Mindful Adventures. So, I have an 10-year-old boy, and once I realized how effective this tool has been in my life, journaling, I wanted my son to get hooked to it. It was like a guidance system for me at every phase of my life.
Right.
This book was born out of a mom's fear. How will my child survive in that cruel world out there? Will he make the right decisions? Will he make the right choices? How will he not fall prey to the addictions out there? And I thought, how can I protect him? I cannot always be there with him. I cannot always control him. He will have his own friends one day. He will go to the university. What is it that will always stay with him?
Right.
And for me, when I thought back, it was my journaling. My values, my beliefs became so strong because of writing. And
Amazing.
I wanted him to get hooked to this. But children today are so distracted because of the overstimulation, because of the gadgets, that they don't want to slow down. They don't want to sit and write.
Absolutely.
So I had to make it interesting for him.
And also, can you tell us about these beautiful classes that you are taking for these wonderful minds?
Yes. So I draft journals like this, but it doesn't stop there. I also have an extended version of courses that come with each journal. Mindful Paths also comes with a 3 months program, which I've started pitching to schools in UAE.
Gorgeous. Amazing.
And I'm amazed to see the positive response that I'm getting from principals and from people in this field. I really didn't expect so much of positivity in the world of AI and apps, But people are understanding the importance of getting back to the roots.
Yes.
Getting back to basics.
Poornima, want to also share, there are so many apps. There is so much technology, IT, flooded AI, and it is putting our brains on fire. The overstimulation of this,
Yes.
where they need to go back to the organic, raw version of
Yes.
themselves and force themselves to learn.
Yes.
If you will have AI doing everything for you, it will just give you a dependency. It will give you a kind of okay, AI has done this. Okay, so what have you done?
Yes.
Right? And when you are thrown into the actual,
Yes.
you'll be lost because you were never pushed.
Yes. Our minds are designed to create, Samira. We are supposed to think. If we lose that element of being human, then what is the difference between humans and machines? You're giving so much of power to a artificial intelligence system out there that you're losing yourself. At what cost? Yes, AI has made our life easy. Even I use AI, but I also spend time with myself. I know who I am. And if you use AI in the right way, it's an excellent tool.
Yes.
I'm not against technology. I'm not against so many apps, beautiful visions out there. But then do not lose who you are. Know who you are. You have come to experience life. And if you do not reflect on those experiences, what will you take with you?
I love this line, and I think we're going to put it, humans are made to create.
Humans are made to create.
And another thing, how do you find the difference in your students who have taken this 3-month course? And how do you see them before and after?
It gives a lot of scope to critical thinking.
Yes.
My students start questioning why. They ask why before they do anything and not just follow trends.
Yes. Blindly.
The system out there, the social media out there is emphasizing so much on trends, want you to follow something constantly, follow them and lose yourself. That is the new business, getting your attention. That's the most expensive thing. So
I absolutely love what you're saying. It's about expanding their minds.
Yes.
And also, I see in your journal, you are very much focused on gratitude.
Yes.
Right? You are allowing the child to acknowledge his blessings.
Yes.
And also, we forget to be grateful.
Yes.
Right? So where is all this training coming from? Did you have a mentor? Who inspired you? This idea, this is so unique and this is so profound and so much needed in today's time. And was it the corporate grooming? What was it? Was it the experience? Did you have in the family? How was it born?
I think we all have everything that we need within us. It's only the realization, it's only the time that you take out to spend with yourself and give yourself the chance to voice out from within. When you start working from your soul level, there are so many ideas that come to you. I think when I was introduced to spirituality, along with journaling, these two skills together, meditation and journaling, changed my life completely. I used to doubt myself always. I was never confident. I always looked out for external validation.
We all do.
We all do, yeah. But once you start believing in yourself, once you start believing in your ideas, once you make self-love the center of your life, you will see that you will not want to take, self-doubt from others. You will not let anyone criticize you.
Yes, your sponge, which is absorbing.
Yes.
You will eliminate the toxic.
Yes. You become aware of what you put into your mind.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Do you journal every day? Sorry, I'm asking so many.
It is not possible to journal every day. There are days I don't journal. But I have been journaling for more than 23, 24 years now. So I'm always in that state of mind. It comes naturally to me.
Have you kept those,
Yes.
all of those from the past 20?
Yes, I have journals from like when I was 12 years old. And when I look back, my God, I mean, there are so many reflections, so many lessons. I know myself so well.
You know, like they say, it's so important to make your younger self proud. And when you get older, you should look back at your life and feel proud.
Yes.
So that really helps if you
Yes.
have those memories from your childhood.
Yes.
And are you like validating them at this time because this is our age?
Yes, yes, Amara. As a person, I have evolved a lot over years.
Right.
Yeah. So, family pleasing was like in my blood. I mean, the people pleasing was in my blood. You know, my parents and everyone else. I used to live in this environment where pleasing people was so important.
Absolutely.
And to break out of that loop, to break that pattern, took a lot of courage,
Yes.
took a lot of efforts. You know, to break through these small, which look very small, but are such important aspects of your life that hold you back. Be it people pleasing, be it overthinking.
Why? And I'm loving. Sorry, I'm just.
No, please go on. Yeah.
No. Validation.
Yes, yeah, people pleasing and not saying your truth. We all feel that we are talking the truth, okay? But what is your truth? We do not know what is our truth. But when you write it down, when you document stuff, you have a proof to look back
Yes. And what's the challenge of people to pick up a pen and write? What's stopping them?
at. Yes, this is something that I'm asked very often.
Right.
I know the benefits of journaling. I know everyone advocates for it, the best coaches, therapists. But Poornima, I just cannot start writing.
Right.
My thoughts don't flow when I start. Okay, so this is a very common issue because you first need to build that bond with yourself. So anyone who is starting journaling, set your intention first. Why do you want to journal? Ask yourself that question.
Yes.
Why? What is it that you're looking out of it? What is the outcome that you're trying
The
to get out
purpose
of
of
it?
this.
The purpose of it. And start with a simple thing. How am I feeling right now? That is a powerful question.
Yes.
When you acknowledge what you are feeling, that's a wonderful start.
How do you think, Poornima, does this journaling help you build self-awareness?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does to a very deep extent. I'm amazed at what is coming, what is unfolding in my life. There are so many things about myself that I was not aware for so many years. And that is why I was looking for external validation. And when you club meditation and journaling, this joint venture is like beautiful.
Synergies.
Yes, the synergy. You dive deep within yourself. And the confidence that it gives you is so powerful.
You know, like how for spiritual, it's so difficult for people to do yoga and get on the mat.
Yes.
Right? Similarly, for your mental awareness and intellect and internal, to get a pencil. And also, it helps in being organized. I myself, I have like so many things happening, and it just, multitasking gets so exhausting. So just sitting down and getting organized for the next day. As simple as that. We can take those baby steps.
Yes, yes. I myself was an overthinker. I very easily get overwhelmed. But the minute I put down everything on paper, I feel I'm sorted. It calms me down instantly.
Can we put it on our phones? No.
I personally do not prefer putting
Yes.
it on phones because when you pick up a pen and you write, it slows your thought process. When your hand moves slower than your thoughts, that's when reflection begins.
Yes, exactly what I wanted to
Yes.
hear from you.
Yes, and when you write with your hand, your brain the parts of your brain engages more.
Yes, the neurons connect.
Yes, the neurons connected. It's like therapy.
Right.
So even if you write for 5 minutes, 15 minutes a day for like at least 10 days, you will see the difference. You will see how it has calmed your nervous system down. There's so much research that is being done in this field, and the outcomes and
Right.
what has been found is very surprising.
And also, if you know that there is a huge science behind the writing of each individual and how it signifies his or her personality.
Yes.
You know, like so many derivatives can be derived from
Yes.
just this, like a signature,
Yes.
for instance, or like I love what you're saying, because when a child is young, because I have done the child practitioner certifications and been in the education side for over 7 years in Dubai. When we allow the child to hold a pen, the motor skills, the fine skills, and everything, development just
Yes.
charges.
Yes.
And just imagine you're giving an iPad or you're giving,
A paper.
yeah.
Yes. So, Samaira, you have to understand how writing started. Like, how did we start writing? If you go back, look at history. Cavemen started drawing, scribbling something on the cave. You know, why did they do that?
Yes, the pharaohs on the pyramids.
Yes. Why did they do that? It is to calm down the chaos that is going on in their mind. It externalizes our
Yes.
thoughts. You can see something on paper and it gives you a proof, and your brain automatically calms down. An architect, you're
Right.
in the field of
Interiors.
a blueprint is first done. Why is that? Your
Right.
ideas are put down on paper. So all the chaos in your brain is converted into
Beautiful.
calmness.
Tell me, where do you conduct, how can someone connect with you for their, what are the age dynamics and to utilize your beautiful services?
Yes. So I'm launching this book very soon on Indian Amazon, and they can also buy this on my Instagram in next 2 weeks.
That's
I'm
why
hoping
we
that-
had her here before her launch.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you can get started on how to get hold of this beautiful book. Yes.
Yes, and have developed an amazing platform. The journey does not stop with the pages, so you can continue with a journaling club. We all feel that gap where we can connect with genuine people with whom we can have these deep conversations, like-minded souls. So I am creating a space for people to come together and reflect on deep questions that are always hidden. We hesitate to ask these questions
Yes.
out there. But if you have a platform where you can interact with such people, write down your thoughts, that is Reflection Room all about.
Wow.
So you can find me on Instagram. It's mindfulpaths.co is my handle. And just DM me. I will be happy to guide you after that.
Also, tell me about your 3-month course for those who are interested to register.
Yes. So I have 2 courses. One is for kids, which is an extension of Mindful Adventure. Mindful Adventure is all about teaching kids about holistic growth. We often tell them to set goals, but how will they set goals when they do not know how to set goals? Okay? And it helps them to set 3 main goals. That is the passion goal, something helps them find their passion.
Yes.
Set a passion goal, a growth goal, and a wellness goal. I feel when these 3 goals, you're working on these 3 goals in your life, it gives you a different kind of fulfillment.
Yes. And do you think it also helps in the connection with your child as a parent?
Definitely.
Yes.
I'm amazed to see the answers that come out of my child when I ask him a prompt, when I ask him to say something. There's so much within them.
Right.
For me, my kids have been like gurus in my life. It's not that I teach them, I learn from them. And that is what journaling does to you. Every person you meet is not just coincidence. Everyone has a reason why they come into your life.
That's why how we met.
Yes, yes. And once you try to understand the lesson that person is trying to teach you, life becomes so beautiful.
So what's going in your mind when you are, when you're designing this? Like, what's at the back of your mind? Because I think that this is not taught in schools.
Yes.
On different subjects.
Yes.
No one encourages you to tap on these essential elements.
Yes. Our education system is evolving, and now I see well being getting the recognition, but it's still not enough. It's not given the importance that it needs.
Yes.
Math, science, academics are important, but that cannot just be it. You need to have life skills. You need to know how to respond to a person. That is so important. Emotional intelligence, and the capacity to understand yourself.
Yes. More than IQ, it's EQ.
EQ, yes.
And also, not just leadership, like I was just, when you came in, I was doing that leadership workshop,
Yes.
and we have to help children become leaders from day one.
Correct.
Right? How to interact with people, how to develop the soft skills, and what tools should be given to them at home, right? You cannot completely take away their electronics, but you need to familiarize them with the writing skills, with the concept of how important it is to know your purpose in life.
Yes.
And bring that bonding within the family, like going back to your roots.
Yes.
Going back to that connections that we feel lost today.
Yes.
Can be amended at this stage, and practitioners like you we need.
Yes. I always say mindful paths is your bridge between your dreams and your purpose. That is the whole purpose of this book. And the dreams and visions that we have in childhood
Right.
shape like the 80% of your life. If you understand your childhood well, you're sorted for life. And
Second that.
yes,
Agreed.
yes. We all are trying, as you rightly said, we are all trying to please our inner child. But as we grow, there are times we forget how we were as a child. What were your dreams? And this book is like a document you have forever. When
You should come with the second book as well, because this book I'm already sold.
Yes.
I think that it has to be given, and it's a beautiful gift.
yes, it is.
To give it to a child, like as a birthday present.
Yeah.
Or it's like, for me, I remember when I was young, books was like my weakness.
Yes.
I used to hide at night and then read, and now our kids have drifted from that.
They put their blanket and are glued on their screens these days.
Yes.
And it's so difficult to keep them off the screens. I totally get it. And the amount of work and research I have put in this book, I have worked on this for more than a year, Samara.
Wow.
So 1.5 years of research. Everything is science-backed, experience-backed.
Yes,
and-
research-backed.
Yeah, research-backed. And most importantly, it was designed for my own child. So when a mom does something, she wants the
Oh,
best
yes.
for her child.
I think that when you apply it on yourself,
Yes.
and it works, and
Yes.
it comes from the heart.
Yes.
And I am just having such a beautiful time with you, Poornima, in this conversation. And how did this name, Mindful Path, I love this.
Yeah. I'm very intuitive as a person, Samara.
Right.
I love doing research, but when something clicks and something that comes straight off my heart, that is it. There's no looking back. And Mindful Paths was just like that. I always was very interested in learning about how our mind works. It's so fascinating. It's like the best machine ever created, and how our brain functions. All of this used to interest me a lot. As I got into meditation, spirituality, mindful paths struck to me, because we are all on our own paths. But are we aware
Yes.
of our paths? Are we just following someone else on their path? Mindful paths is all about creating your unique path.
Absolutely.
And that is how it stuck to me.
So, how many corporate trainings, because they spend so many millions every year, and how can journaling and this aspect help them in the sustainable profits,
Yes.
ROIs, high ROIs?
Yes, I am working on a journal right now for the corporates, for a L&D consultancy firm.
Right.
And when I had a discussion with the expert, he loved the idea. So many consultancies out there are offering apps, but he wanted to do something different. So he decided to offer a journal like this, which will always stay with them.
Yes.
Physical proof, evidence of your learning, of your the growth curve is visible. And it so happens many people with different perspectives are very hesitant to voice out their true self in front of others. But when you give them something like paper that is so personal, they do not hesitate to write the truth. You do not have to show your journal to anyone. It is
Exactly, it's a personal property.
Yes. So it will teach you to be honest with yourself. Yes. And in the corporate world, when everyone is struggling with so much of diplomacy, so much of, wearing the fake masks, if you give them a platform to meet their true versions, I think that would be a beautiful step to take in the corporate world, And the idea is being loved by many.
Yes.
And taking it forward from
And
there.
do you think you have become a new you?
Absolutely.
Yes.
When I see my journals, there's a proof of the
Yes.
girl that was like the 15-year-old Poornima.
Yes.
And today, like, we are contrast. That is what the journal gives you proof. It is like your coach. It shows you your growth areas. I exactly know the areas that I need to develop. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses.
Yes.
And
you know yourself.
Yes. And no coach or no mentor can motivate you the way you can motivate yourself. When it is driven internally, the urge to grow, then it is different.
Yes. And you know what I'm thinking is, like, I'm thinking of all these extreme situations, right? When people have no access, or when they are put in captivity, and if they have a journal or a book and they come out so inspired, or even like all these scientists and, like Thomas Edison, all these,
Yes.
mentors of our time, because of whom we are today. And you can also see the quality of their writing, of their definition, of their crisp, mental, clear, path.
Yes.
And because at that time, these devices were not available. And it forced you to think, forced you to learn, forced you to begin with all these ideas and formulas and everything.
Yes. Journaling is one such tool that is used by the most successful leaders, be it Mahatma
As
Gandhi,
of today.
Einstein for that matter used to journal, Oprah. You think of it, everyone, how do you think they come up with such beautiful ideas and visions? There has to be some space for them to reflect, right?
Yes.
And this is like a launch pad for anything you want to perceive in life. Unless and until you do not know yourself, you do not know the true version of yourself, how will you? It's a space to dream. It's a space to create.
Wow. It's a safe therapy.
Safe therapy, and so non-judgmental, non-critical.
I think you also found this gap when you were in the training, learning, and development.
Yes, you got it right. Because I was meeting senior executives who looked so strong, who have achieved so much out there.
They have everything.
Like they have everything. But when you get to know them at a personal level, they have their own fears. They have their own traumas. There's so much that needs to be healed. They are bottling up so much of emotions, especially men out there.
Yes.
Emotional intelligence in men is lacking. So that is what is everyone is speaking about. Yes. Yes. So many relationships are in danger because of this. Why? Because we teach our boys to be strong. We teach them not to cry. We always tell our boys, you're a man. Be a man. Don't cry. Don't act like a girl. So what is it that we are teaching them?
Then they put a mask.
Yes, they put a mask. And they find it so difficult to express themselves. And it bottles up. That gives rise to heart attacks, depression, anxiety.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So-
I think it works more than a pill, a medical or a high profile therapist, or a consultation with like the top, you know, consultant. I mean, and all of them have these modules of writing and journaling.
Yes.
You know, but no one wants to. You know, they all think the new in is something, but if you come at the deep core of it,
It's all
Poornima, I
there.
am so happy to have you on this. And what is the final message that you would like for your audience?
Samara, I would just like to say, when God has given us this opportunity to live, you have come here to experience things.
Right.
But only experiencing it is not enough. You have to reflect back on them.
Yes.
And that is where the lesson is hidden.
Beautiful.
So this is a beautiful platform. All you need is a paper and pen, so economical. And if it can give you so many benefits,
Right.
it can be your best friend, it can be your coach, it can be your mentor, it can be like solve so many things for you.
Yes.
If you do not spend 10 minutes with yourself in knowing who you are, then what's the purpose of our life? For whom are we living?
And we always say, think big, be successful, be visionary. Well, this is the start.
This is the start.
How can you also, in the end, tell how everyone can get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me on Instagram. That is
Right.
where I'm most active. I'm also on LinkedIn. But yes, you can just message me, DM me on Instagram, and I'm happy to get in touch with you and also offer a one-on-one session,
Right.
a free one-on-one session. And I think that is the start to
Yes.
Getting to know yourself.
Absolutely. And we're going to have all these details in the captions of our episode. And please dial in with your free consultation with Poornima today. And in the end, I would like to say that start journaling, gift this beautiful book to our legacy. We are going to we want to build this beautiful educational awareness of how important it is to write.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Samara, and I think you're doing a wonderful job by giving women a platform to voice out their truth.
Oh, thank you. I think we are serving this purpose, and it gives us so much fulfillment to grow and to collaborate and to make magic happen.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. And we will tune in to our next episode. Have a lovely day.